What's up, everybody? Texas Backyard Gardener, and I got these little snips right here, and right here is my Poblano pepper that I plan on growing into a massive bush and attempting to overwinter. Right now, let's see, in Little Elm, it got down to like 56 freaking degrees last night. So, but the pepper's surviving and it's doing good. I just flooded it with water. It's got a lot of holes down here at the bottom, but watering is not what this video is about. I've already topped it once, and you see all this new growth. I mean, it's got this massive shoot that came up from when I topped it the first time, and when I topped it over here, it's got these two other shoots that shot up over here. I don't know if y'all can see the top part of this or not, but it's got a ton of blooms. It's even got this one underneath that's starting to bend over, and it should be flowering soon. So it's got a lot of these little shoots coming up, and it's already starting to Y off. Topping is kind of a drastic move because it looks like you're just chopping it up, and essentially you are. But in order for me to grow this pepper into a bush and force a ton of side shoots out, that's what I got to do. And it looks drastic, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. And I think I've decided where I want to do it. This top right here is definitely coming straight off. And I know you're saying, well, Jeremy, you got a ton of blooms up there, why don't you just let them bloom? Well, it's getting cold out now. You know, it's October 3rd, and there's no way that this thing is going to be able to produce anything, so I want to kind of keep that off. I'm also going to top these side shoots right here because it's starting to flower. It's starting to cluster up real nice. Now, if we were in the middle of summer, that's exactly what I would want, and I would keep, you know, promoting that growth. But I don't know if you can see, but right here on this side shoot where I topped this plant already, I've already got some little side shoots coming here, and I've got another side shoot coming here. The same thing right over here on this other side shoot. I've got a side shoot coming here and a side shoot coming here. Right here, I've got a side shoot coming right there. And I've also got another side shoot that's forming right here. So I've got side shoots on side shoots just forming. So I'm going to show you kind of how I'm going to do this. So I want these two side shoots to form other side shoots. So I'm going to come right here and I'm going to chop it just like that.
Bruh.
I know. And it looks really drastic, and it really, really is. But that's okay. I mean, look at all those flower heads that are starting to form.
Murderer.
I mean, yeah, I know, I'm a murderer. But those are just a ton. I mean, you can get a better look on the underside. I mean, the plant's healthy. I mean, but I don't want that. You know. Yes, sweetie.
There's a cat under that truck.
There's a cat under that truck.
We should let Peter.
Y'all see that cat under the truck over there?
We should let Peter.
I am not going to let Peter out. That is the last thing I want to do. Peter will go nuts. So the important thing is when you top, you want to make sure you leave enough leaves to do the photosynthesis, you know, for it to draw in the sun. So I'm also going to top this one because I don't want any, I want to promote growth. I don't want to promote flowering. And I'm going to cut this right there. And this one right over here. I'm going to cut this one right there. That's it. So I've topped it again. I've topped the shoots again. And, you know, it does look
really bad.
It looks really, really bad. I mean, from this, I mean, this is just, I mean, this plant did a lot of hard work getting here just like that. And these little flowers, you know, pods, and that one too. But it's okay. It's okay. I'm going to let it, and I'm cutting it in the evening. And, you know, my thought process is, you know, if I cut it in the evening, it'll give it time to rest and heal overnight. That way in the morning when the sun hits, you know, it'll kind of give it some energy to regrow. Now another thing, what I'm going to do now is, now that I've topped it, I'm going to give it a liquid feed after I've watered this real good. I've watered it so wet soil actually is easier to water than dry soil. So I've already flooded this thing and watered it really, really good. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give it another liquid feed of fish fertilizer. It's 5-1-1, so 5% nitrogen. It's going to need that to promote that growth. So yeah, that's it. That's the topping. And I was going to plant it. I was going to replant it in this pot, but I think I'm going to hold off. I think I'm just going to put some fertilizer in here and give it that little boost overnight. And yeah, so that's topping the Poblano pepper plant again. And hopefully I'll grow a ton more side shoots. It'll look just like this again, and then I can just pluck the blooms right off and overwinter it. And then next summer I'll stick that bad boy back out there, and I should have a bush of Poblano peppers. If you like the video and you learned something, you kind of like what I'm doing here, you like how I'm explaining it, and if you have any comments, feedback, or anything like that on topping, please leave the comments below, and give me a thumbs up, comment, like, rate, subscribe, and until next time, peace.